You can't chase clout that bad to where you want to lose your life and don't get to the money you trying to chase the clout for. That makes absolutely no sense.
Rapper almost smoked the interviewer for asking him one question, and another died after his interview for speaking on a situation that happened. These are rappers' most disturbing and disrespectful interviews of all time. And we gotta start things off with a rapper known as Baby Los, because Los started to make a name for himself after he linked up with the Island Boys in 2020. And fans considered him as the fourth Island Boy. Los was even with the Island Boys when they got into a huge fight in Hawaii. But recently, Hood Rich Kevin tried to get Los to speak on a viral video where the Island Boys kissed each other. And this is what pissed Los off and made him flash out on the interviewer.
I gotta ask you, bro, like, this is, everybody wants to know, did you see the Island Boys kiss?
Bruh, stop mentioning them dudes for real, bro. Like,
no, I'm just saying though, like,
no,
did you
bruh,
see them do something together?
No, fam.
Look, he don't even want. I just said don't even mention them niggas to be.
Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this interview ain't about that. Like, it could go down in this interview, bruh. Like,
oh, he cocked that
do you want
thing.
to go down in this interview? Do you want it to go down, yes or no?
Hey, hold up.
No.
And thankfully,
that gotta be some. He looked like he about, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how old he is, but he look like he about 20, 23, 24. You got a 23-year-old probably talking to your grown ass. Now he making you feel like a kid. Do you want to go down this interview? I said, do you want to go down the interview? And you like a little kid, grown ass man. No. Bro, don't ask those questions in interviews, bro. You already know what type of time he's on when you invite him up there. You know what I'm saying? You act like you didn't know he wasn't carrying that, bro. Stop it. Like, some of these interviews be asking for it, I ain't gonna lie. And Vlad and Adam 22 is the worst ones. I can't stand them two motherfuckers, bro.
Los ain't popped the interviewer for asking that question, because things could have gone horribly wrong. But he ain't
Facts.
the only person to up a gun on an interviewer. But first, let's move on to FBG Cash, because he died not too long after talking about something disrespectful that he did during an interview. In late 2020, Chicago rapper FBG Cash took a picture in front of King Von's mural to disrespect Von and his people. Now, long after taking the picture, he went on No Jumper to discuss it. He tells Adam 22
No Jumper,
about the
wrong
conversation
place.
that he had with Lil Durk
Wrong place to go,
before
sir.
taking the picture.
What kind of conversation were you having before he told you to go take this photo?
Me, you know, go over there and do that and see what happened to you. I'm outside right now.
You hit him up?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was just like, hey, what's up? Why Chicago's so weird because the ops always be talking to each other and like going on live and tweeting at each other and shit.
And doing this interview might have made things even worse than it already was, because Durk later dropped a song where he said, sneaking pics by Von mural, like Lil Bro won't come out and spin, where he sent a threat to FBG Cash for taking that picture. Then, 3 months after the song was released, FBG Cash ended up getting hit and lost his life while driving on the south side of Chicago.
Well-known Chicago area rapper was killed in a drive-by shooting
just
early
saying,
this
bro,
morning
like,
in the Auburn Gresham
you know what I'm
neighborhood.
saying?
31-year-old Tristan
This
Hamilton
shit,
was
it's
shot
not even
multiple
funny, bro.
times, according to the Sun-Times.
But what made it cool to the point where it's just a thing to go on social media now and talk openly and disrespect openly now. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting Nipsey's mural. Like, you know what come with that. You can't chase clout that bad to where you want to lose your life and don't get to the money you trying to chase the clout for. That makes absolutely no sense. You in Chicago. Go to Von's mural. You telling Dirk, you know what I'm saying? He's telling you, see what happened. You talking about I'm here. You lost your life and you on Adam 22 popping it? Bro, y'all gotta make it make sense to me, bro. These interviews are getting ridiculous, dumb. How are you guys not learning from the next motherfucker that go on these interviews, bro? How are you guys not looking at this and like, damn, this motherfucker just had an interview. He died a week later. He died 3 months later. But y'all still going on an interview telling on yourself. Whether you telling, whether you going on Vlad, you know what I'm saying? And the FBI watching, whatever. Because Vlad be asking them goddamn them questions that act like he worked for the FBI. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? Adam 22 acting like he's a retard, like he don't know what the fuck he be doing, but he really do. He using, I ain't gonna lie to you, Adam 22 be using IGAs. Period. And don't even see it. And they want the money so bad they don't even care. He used to be a skinhead, bro. Like, stop it. But you want the money that bad, so you lose your life. You know what I'm saying? Or act stupid for some money, bro. God, come on, man.
He raps under the name FBG Cash, a 29-year-old
FBG,
woman.
man, y'all, they've been taking
to
L's
the hospital
for
in
sure.
serious condition.
Now let's move on to another FBG member known as Butta. Butta has had many crazy
You know what I'm saying?
moments during his interviews, and recently he went off on O-Block members for killing FBG Duck. He let Say Cheese know that O-Block told on himself after knocking Duck off, and it was pretty disturbing because during the same interview, fans say that Butta allegedly admitted to killing someone.
These
How you- see?
told themselves, and they did an interview on top of the murder cop. You stupid.
What
Hello.
about the picture that
Take
went?
me to jail. Give me the cup.
Nigga,
Yo,
get on
what-
internet
what about-
talking
what
too
about the
much.
picture that went
Nigga,
viral
you
with
talking
Bob
too much.
with the duck sneakers?
That's clown. And with the same Draco y'all used.
You see old boy's eyebrows?
That's the same.
Homicide can't solve it, but the feds can, right?
Damn.
We
I
talking
don't know.
real business. I'm a real street.
Wasn't
I
the-
don't
nah,
talk business
that
on
wasn't the
camera,
same.
nah. On Sunday,
That's
I
in the
talk about
document?
houses.
Not long after speaking on O-Block, FYB J-Mane tells Butta to sit down and that he's saying too much because Butta says, picture him sitting on top of a car that he killed
Look
Odie
at you
on.
like,
I'm
nigga,
butter
stop
shine.
talking.
I'm Buttershine. Now picture me sitting on top of the car that I just killed on. I got
that
J-Mane
nigga.
them in this. I got
He don't
four
care. He,
They
like,
even-
you know what I'm saying?
Butta also
He don't-
discussed Odie's
man,
death
come
in
on,
an interview
man,
with
like-
Vlad. Here's what he said.
These interviews be getting niggas to talk way too much, just yapping.
Well,
Then they get home and think about it, like, shit, I shouldn't have said that.
They're saying that she was the shooter. That's the rumor.
I mean, it's footage. It's a video.
Of Odie Perry getting killed?
Yeah.
You saw it.
I ain't seen nothing, man. I just heard the story, bro.
Okay.
I don't be no.
Tell me this nigga ain't trying to put it on his dead sister, bro. Tell me he not trying to put it on his dead sister. After telling on himself on a Say Cheese interview, tell me he not. What is he on right now? Is this Vlad? Tell me he not going to try to blame it on his dead sister that he got hanging on his chain right now. And then talking about, I just heard about it, fool. I ain't seen nothing. Nigga, come on, man. You can't be that much of a gangster. You can't think niggas is that dumb. So all of a sudden you trying to spin it and blaming your dead sister. Like, nigga, you went back and old boy told you about yourself. Like, bro, you did way too much, bro. You about to have somebody at your door. What? These interviews be having niggas just talking without thinking. Cause they be blowed. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? The nigga told himself then tried to blame his sister, bro. You can't get no more.
Doing nothing for
Nigga,
real.
that ain't gangster,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Not all the time.
Okay, fair enough.
His brother told him to slack it, they homie. Oh, look, bro. I just gave back 192 years. I don't speak on that. Told him, Jay. I'm home right now because I blamed on my sister Tyler. Told him. Told.
Rumors say that female assassin, known as K.I., is responsible for taking Odie Perry out. But recently, fans believe that Butta is the one who did it and is blaming his sister K.I. since she's already dead. Not long after Tuka lost his
Exactly.
life at the bus stop on 63rd, the members from 63rd wanted to get revenge for Tuka since members from O-Block were dissing him. So not long after Tuka's death, a member from O-Block known as Odie Perry was walking around the neighborhood and decided to go to the store to get some Swisher Sweets. But not long after leaving the store on his bike, Odie ended up getting shot. So he fell from his bike onto the ground before getting up and trying to escape, but ended up getting hit 10 more times. A key
God
witness at the scene
damn.
told police that an African-American male was
You
the
ever
one who
heard
shot
of
Odie.
playing
But
dead?
many also say it was
Sometimes
K.I.
you got to
since
play
she
dead.
was seen
You know what I'm
posting
saying?
pictures with one of
Don't
Odie Perry's
move.
guns after he died. Popular
I'm saying?
63rd member Wooski also made a tweet saying, shout out to them twins that made O-Block, and tagged K.I. and FBG Butta in the tweet. That's why recently, fans believe that Butta is actually the one who took his life. But that ain't the only disturbing moment from one of FBG Butta's interviews. He recently broke down crying in an interview with No Jumper when talking about his sister K.I., saying how he'd rather for her to be fighting for her life right now rather than be in the grave.
Fighting for her life, gang. It'll be dead. Every day I wish, like, why the they ain't come lock her up, gang? Like, why y'all ain't come lock this girl up, gang? Every day I be like, rather out in Tuga grade, because I be taking care of Quan them phones, Shonda. Like, I be, every day for I be on the phone with my little brother them phone, on Tuga for I be talking to them for a day. I be like, for I wish this was my little sister I was talking to for on the phone, on Tuga grade for I wish this was Kyra. I wish I was laughing with my sister for. I wish I was sending my sister this money. I wish I was sending my sister these pictures of me at these interviews on these platforms. I wish I was showing Kyra this shit. Oh, Tuka, that shit hurt my soul every day. On Tuka, like, and a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of time everybody think a lot of it be facade. A lot of people don't even go through shit.
Because his sister K.I. lost her life on April 11th, 2014. See, on that day, K.I. made a huge mistake and tweeted out her location for everyone to see, including her ops. As she was walking down the block with two friends who were headed over to the studio to celebrate Boss Trail's birthday, until a gunman hopped out of a car, waved bystanders to get out of the way, and began opening fire at K.I. and her friends.
Shit, at least he told the bystanders to get out the way.
9 times. After being shot, she stumbled to a nearby home where she'd lay on some steps and take her last breath. And speaking of K.I.'s death, a man from Chicago, known as Trenches News, says he was on the scene when she lost her life. And he talks about how disturbing it was in an interview with Cam Capone News, because he even claims that smoke was coming out of her neck during this incident.
And did you hear the gunshots and everything going on?
Oh yeah, they sound like something special. They was
that nigga said it sound like something special, like
boom, like it had like a Star Wars before it said pow. Like it was crazy, bro. It was crazy,
what
bro.
was that?
It was crazy as hell, man, that day. And then the police tried to lock up Duck. They told Duck he responsible for it. They just left K.I. on the ground. They ain't try to help her, minister no aid. They ain't try to do none of that. Me and Joe Jackson, me and Manny, FBG, Young and them daddy, we about to go to jail because we like, nah, let him go. So I went over there by K.I. Smoke was coming out her neck, man. It was all sad.
Now, let's move on to BTB Savage, because some say him doing this interview with DJ Vlad is the main cause of his death, since he spoke on how he killed someone in self-defense.
Vlad
in the
and Adam 22
According
Negroes.
to Savage, a local rapper had been trying to get a feature from him for a while. One night, the dude got in touch with Savage
more interviewers
and
out there
finally
y'all
agreed
could
to do a feature.
Get
So
on their
later that
platform
night,
other
the other
than,
rapper
you know
pulled
what I'm
up to
saying?
his
You go to
apartment
CJ,
with a car full of dudes,
Say Cheese.
and the rapper came into Savage's
DJU.
apartment with another dude named Omar Richardson.
going to the white
Savage
dude,
said
bro.
he felt weird since both of them were looking around his spot when they walked in. But then Omar upped the bankroll, so Savage thought it was all good. The dudes then came in with a box full of studio equipment so they could get to work. But then the other rapper said he was missing a few things, so Omar took him to go back and get it out of the car. Savage thought something was off, so he locked the door when the rapper went outside, and that's when everything went left. Omar started asking Savage about his jewelry, and Omar eventually upped his fire and told Savage to hand over everything. At first, Savage didn't want to give it up, but then Omar threatened to shoot Savage and his girlfriend. So Savage started taking his chains off. When Omar reached to grab Savage's chain, Savage saw an opportunity. So he wrapped Omar in his arms, fell to the ground, and they started wrestling. Omar's strap fell out of his hand, and that's when Savage yelled for his girl to come shoot Omar. She came in and popped him twice, but that didn't slow him down because Omar managed to get his hand on the gun and let 3 shots off at Savage's girl. Thankfully, all the shots missed, and Savage got Omar back under control. Savage told Omar to leave since his son was in there, but Omar didn't listen, and he told Savage he was gonna kill him and kept fighting. That's when Omar's partners came up and started shooting.
You had your son in there? You had your son in there, and y'all in there wrestling and shooting. Your girl came in there and popped twice. You got your son in there? Half of y'all niggas that's in the street doing what you're doing should never, ever have your kids with you. You know what I'm saying? When y'all got ops, you should never have your kids, bro, because at the end of the day, you putting them in harm's way. You ain't physically got to be beating your kids and mentally effing them over, but you putting them in harm's way when they with you and you're the parent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to leave this shit alone, man. If you're going to be a father or a mom, go be that. You can't be that and in the streets and put your family in harm's way. That's irresponsible. You can't say, I love my family. I'll die for my family, and then you don't want to put your family in harm's way. You got to think, bro. Y'all motherfuckers tweaking, bro.
Through the door, but they didn't hit anything. When they stopped shooting, Savage's girl popped back at him with 2 shots, and that's when Omar's
girl
partner
going crazy,
left him to
like,
die. Omar
that's
kept
girl you
fighting,
want
and
your
Savage's
hit,
girl
like,
shot Omar one more time in the torso, and Omar ended up passing away. Savage and his girl got off on self-defense. It was a crazy situation that took over the internet. Savage even went on to do an interview with Vlad TV, and it hit 2 million views in less than a week. But Savage's ops weren't happy about it, since Savage was talking cocky in the interviews.
Concerned that his people are gonna try to come back.
They for sure might do what they do, but I'm gonna get active. That's all it is. And it is what it is.
Then, on March 30th, Savage posted pics on Twitter of him standing in a pool of dried blood where Omar had lost his life. Savage was trolling the dude, and the pics instantly went viral, since no one had ever seen anything like that on the net. But 2 hours after posting those pictures, BTB Savage was in his Mercedes driving around until 2 gunmen pulled up, boxed him in, and then started letting off shots. And by the time help arrived at the scene, it was already too late. Some people blamed the interview for his tragic death, while others blamed the picture, since the picture was very disrespectful, even though it was self-defense. But Savage isn't the only rapper who got disrespectful in an interview and talked crazy about someone that they killed. Because Gucci Mane did the same in an interview with Charleston
4 or 5 other
In the interview, Gucci showed no
Stop
remorse to Pookie Loc, whom he took out, but says he does regret a lot of other things that he's done in the streets.
Do you regret anything you did in the street?
Yeah, I'm ashamed of a lot of things. I'm gonna say, yeah, I did some things that I wish I didn't do. Yeah, but I was young. Yeah. But I did some things that's up, dead wrong. So and everybody in the neighborhood know that, so ain't no going around that.
Even with the murder, even though it was self-defense, do you ever think about that and you think like maybe I could have handled that different, especially when you did like the diss record?
He needed to be in the ground. Put his where he supposed to be.
Because in 2005, Gucci was beefing with Young Jeezy. Jeezy dropped a song where he put a bounty out on Gucci Mane's ice cream cone chain. The person who handed the chain to Jeezy would get paid $10K. So a group of 5 unknown men showed up at Gucci's house and attacked him, trying to take his chain. He tried to fight him off and got a hold of a gun. He fired off 1 shot to get them off of him and ended up hitting one of the guys known as Pookie Loc. 3 days later, his body was found behind a nearby middle school, and cops were called once it was discovered he was shot. Gucci turned himself in and told officers that he acted in self-defense. Now, let's move on to Lil Dump from the NBA camp.
It's different when somebody come at you, you kill him. That's
during
different.
an
That is
interview with No Jumper.
Yeah, type at the same time.
Not long after this interview, Lil Dump was featured in another YouTube video where he tells a girl he does more drugs than she could ever imagine.
Why you standing like
You
that?
sound like it, man.
Stand up, you gotta be louder, like.
I do more drugs than
Me
you
too.
could ever imagine.
That's not okay.
I know.
That ain't. Yeah, she said
So
that ain't
hopefully,
cute.
Dump
She
gets the
said
help
that ain't
needed.
cute.
But now, let's move
I don't
on
think
to
I would've
NBA
told
Youngboy,
that.
because he also has a pretty crazy moment during an interview where he gets pissed that the interviewer is asking too many questions.
Another
Some
white
say
dude, bro.
It seems like
Y'all
Youngboy was
interviewing
also
the wrong
high during
motherfucker.
this interview, which is why he acted this way.
But don't be a dominant at the same time. You gotta understand they using me as entertainment, and it becomes self-destruction too. Cause I ain't no entertainer. You know, some be spoke on. Why? It's to be continued.
Is in terms of like
Every time it's
And sometimes, it's best not to speak on things you did in interviews to gain clout, because that's part of the reason rapper G Money lost his life. Because NBA Youngboy and G Money were close friends. At one point, G Money pulled this move, because in the interview with Say Cheese, he says,
He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though. You know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother.
And after they fell out, they were dissing each other left and right. And the beef and things ended up getting so serious that it led to gun violence. On September 10th, 2017, G Money was killed after leaving the studio one night. Youngboy spoke on the situation in a song named Poor One, where he says, matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul and had with my sister. Now, let's move on to an interview with 6ix9ine that's disrespectful and that some say is disturbing, where he disses all of the dead rappers.
Hey, listen.
Nipsey died lacking.
Hold on, we're gonna talk about this. Listen, bro. Fast money ain't the best money. And that's in any situation, whether you robbing banks, selling drugs, it don't end well. Even in a rap game, for clout. Bro, if you're gonna be in that game, you may as well get ready for the long haul. Slow motion better than no motion. If you stay consistent, you will get to that bag. You ain't got to go do some crazy shit and say some crazy ish to hurry to get to the bag to go viral. Everybody want to go viral. What Nipsey say, man? It's a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Not a race. Nipsey was doing it for a while. Just like that. He stayed consistent. Then he got where he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Then he got the girl he wanted. You know what I'm saying? And then some niggas was jealous, killed him in his own hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Slow. Listen. Slow motion better than no motion. Stop trying to get to the fast bag. Stop trying to be a clout chaser. And then wondering why you get killed and why your homeboy got killed and why y'all talking too much in interviews because y'all popping them pills and y'all just get reckless with the mouth because you don't even know what you're saying until you watch the interview. And when that come out, you're like, damn, I said that? Shit. See what that be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all got to cut it out.
Pop Smoke died lacking. Right. So can't lack?
No, you can't.
All right.
Kill or be killed in these streets.
All right. So there's nothing to talk about. So when you say, yo, happening, you happening, don't spit your fucking truth.
Why you yell? Listen.
But the 6ix9ine interview is nothing compared to Charleston White's interview on DJU TV, in which he completely went off and poured
that was
out a strap
DJU? He
on
did that
himself
too?
for defending FBG Duck's mother and King Von's family. Charleston White tells DJU that he doesn't care about King Von since Von was a killer. And that's when DJU tells him
DJU
not to
was
say that about
Von's
him.
DJ. King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. But look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von, mama. I don't give a about his mama. Y'all love his mama. I don't.
Charleston then goes on to get even madder since he helped FBG Duck's mother and felt like he had the right to talk about her. But DJU told him to chill. That's when Charleston White completely flashes out and pulls out his strap on DJU.
Oh, I ain't never seen Charleston pull a strapper in an interview.
So somebody else helped him, and I ain't down. He could have the. So y'all go help the. Since y'all got so much to say, give me back the money then.
Ooh, Charleston talking reckless right there.
I ain't have to help now more you. My mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. You buried your baby all pain. Keep a mother gun. Keep a mother gun. Keep a mother gun, Chicago. Say, homie, you better. Man, you better sit down.
He cocked that mother.
What you mean what I'm on? Don't me with a gun in my hand.
Thankfully, Charleston didn't end up smoking someone during this interview because things were pretty heated. But if you thought that was crazy,
that
you
wouldn't
gotta
have
click
been
this video on the
Charleston would have
screen.
been in jail
It's
though,
even
because
better.
that wouldn't.
Trust me.
That wouldn't have been self-defense at all. You know what I'm saying? Charleston, he's smarter than that. That was dumb to get that mad, but that you couldn't have claimed self-defense on that one, sir. If you would have ended up shooting somebody, you would have been in jail, Charleston. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the entertainment. I like Charleston White, you know what I'm saying? Because he do be talking some real shit. And he get deep in some shit. He don't just talk shit at surface level. You know what I'm saying? He really go into some shit, and he do it for a reason type. But stick to the entertainment, Charles. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got your bread and butter. Don't go here flashing on niggas and you done made it to the bread and lose it. You know what I'm saying? You see all these rappers wearing a Miri. I'm talking about 100,000 in the hands. Then talking reckless to go get killed. Who you leave that money to? You have a will? You had a son in the studio, you got killed. Did that money go to your son? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? These interviewers got to stop asking dumb questions just to provoke an emotion. Because then that emotion come out might not be one that they like. But they thinking since they on TV or they got cameras and there's people in the room that niggas won't do whatever to them. But when they on them pills and drinking, you think they in their right state of mind? You could die easily, sir. Don't ask them type of questions. Don't ask me how DJ Vlad has stayed around this long and nothing has happened to him. You know what I'm saying? How Adam 22 keeps getting away with the ish he gets away with is beyond me. And I'm talking about in my city too. Like he got a bunch of LA, you know what I'm saying? Even Brick Baby, bro, Brick Baby be on there. And he just be talking, bro. They got, bro, Adam be having motherfuckers look like coons. You feel me? No lie. Y'all gotta stop doing everything and anything for money, bro. You got to stop doing that, bro. If you see other motherfuckers getting to it, they didn't go do anything to get to it, bro. Slow motion better than no motion. If it's meant for you, it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take what's meant for you. But y'all be crashing out over nothing and dumb shit, and then your kids be fucking without parents, and you know what I'm saying? It makes absolutely no sense. But hey, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button like right now. And then after you do that, share the video, leave a comment, like the video. And then follow me on Instagram, man, to keep up with your boy. I know y'all don't like typing in, so I'm going to leave the link in the description below. Follow your boy on Instagram. DM me for a video that you want me to react to. Straight like that. It's time to bust out another video, man, so your boy got to get out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed that, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. It's your boy Foos Nigga, man. Gone!